Watch the Powerball drawing live tonight here on TV 23. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV 23 studios in Sublet, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 16th of 2015. Welcome to High Plains Today on TV 23. Hey, on today's show, last night we went over to the Grant County Home Products Dinner. Took a lot of footage, did some interviews, so we're going to take a look at that today. Now, let's take a quick look at some news. Well, the Kansas average price for regular unleaded gasoline has fallen 28 of the last 29 days, going back to August 17th. Now, during this period, the price has fallen over 35 cents per gallon, from nearly $2.58 per gallon to this morning's average of $2.22 per gallon. Now, the only speed bump occurred on September 3rd. Now, this morning, Kansas average price for regular unleaded has taken another 8.5-cent drop this past week and is 32 cents lower than a month ago today. Now, these current prices remain the lowest September averages since 2004. After a lengthy discussion Monday night, the Holcomb School Board unanimously approved a resolution to put a $13 million bond issue to a public vote in November. The bond issue will be used to help pay for a $14.5 million construction project that will include safety and security enhancements to all three schools and a new gym and activity center for the middle and high schools. Now, paying the bond would create a 6.15 mils bond interest mill levy. District Court Judge Michael Quint sentenced 41-year-old Angelique Elliott to 18 months probation for drug and forgery-related charges in order for her to pay $2,707 in restitution to three businesses. Now, Elliott pleaded guilty in July to theft of property and services, 2 counts of making false information, and a single count of possession of opiates, opium, narcotics, and certain stimulants. And the Liberal Police Department was contacted by city staff informing them of a scam that is occurring in Liberal. Now, city staff reports on Monday numerous local residents and businesses were contacted by telephone by a person identifying themselves as an employee of the city water department requesting payment for an overdue account. Now, the person then requested credit card information to settle their account over the telephone. The Liberal Police Department would like to warn local residents and businesses that this is not the practice of the utility department of the city of Liberal. Now, do not provide the caller with any personal or payment information. Now, reports of this scam have also spread to the Sublet area as well. And the 89th Garden City Community Mexican Fiesta was held this past weekend. With more on the story, here's Jasmine Jimenez.
The 89th Annual Mexican Fiesta is parlandowing their way to Garden City. The fiesta was on September 12th at Stevens Park. This community event had a parade, activities, and food. The event honors Mexico's independence from Spain's control. Paula Rodriguez, Lizeth Dominguez, and Annabelle Benvitos tell us what inspires them to come to the event.
To the community and to represent our traditions.
This Mexican Fiesta is the longest community event in Garden City and the second longest in Kansas. Jesus Diaz thinks that this event should be passed down to generations.
Roots, I believe in Mexico. I believe that you keep your traditions. Oh, it's the best way to show your kids what you're doing and what in the past the people doing in Mexico and other countries.
The Mexican Fiesta started in 1926 and has been a tradition in Garden City. Rosa Rodriguez explains that people should come to the event to learn more about our culture.
Okay. I think it's important for people to come to the event and learn about the culture, because I believe there's a lot of people that were not born in their country of origin, like Mexico or other countries. So this is a good opportunity to come out and watch the dresses, the food, converse with the people, talk to people, and the folkloric dances that they're having over there, the music. So it's just a taste of the culture, just everything together, music, food, people, dresses. So I think it's a really, really good opportunity.
From BBS TV, I'm Jasmine Jimenez.
Thanks, Jasmine and the students of Buffalo Broadcasting at Garden City High School. Good job. And stick around. That's a look at the news. Stick around to be back with a look at weather after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world. Informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here, 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 and here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
And as we look out on the TV 23 tower cam, you can see what a lovely day. We had a toasty Tuesday. Let's take a look at the current dew points out there. We went right to the dew points. Yeah, back it up, Brian, one time. We'll have him back up to the current temperatures here at the station. Well, there's the winds, there's the daily weather almanac. You see how we do this in the weather? I stand here in front of this and he just tells me what to do in my ear. No big deal. Hey, it's 86 degrees outside. Relative humidity, 44%. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 13. Barometric pressure holding steady. Now, there we go. Current temperatures. It's going to be a warm one again today. Hey, summer is still here, even though it is mid-September. 79 in Dodge City and Medicine Lodge. Everybody else in the 80s except for Elkhart. They're already at 90 degrees. Looking at the current dew points, you can see everybody is in the 50s and 60s. Humidity not too bad out there except Lamar out there at 48. Always got to be the oddball. Winds are out of pretty much out of the west, southwest, or south-southwest except for Lamar. North-northwest winds. There is a front that's sliding through, and it'll be here sometime tomorrow night. So it maybe have a little something to do with the winds out there in Lamar. Looking at our highs and lows recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport yesterday. The high was 97. 100 set back in 1990. The low last night, 68 degrees. 36 back in 1993. And so far for the month, 4 100s. No current rain in the bucket. Yep, today still summertime. 98 degrees for the high today. Winds are going to be out of the south-southwest at 21 tonight. 67 degrees. Winds are still going to be up out of the south. They're going to be gusting as much as 28 miles an hour tonight after midnight. Tomorrow, yep, summer's still here. 95 degrees. Winds are going to be variable out of the south-southwest at about 11 miles an hour. Tomorrow night, there is a slight chance of thunderstorms, 20% chance, we're going to call it. Low of 66. Winds still haven't laid down. Still out of the south at 17. Looking at the 7-day, you can see 98 today, that chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Friday, start to cool down a little bit, highs in the 80s. Then on Saturday, a high of 77. And there's a 20% chance of rain sneaking in on Saturday and Sunday. Monday, we're going to start sneaking back up on the temperatures again. Lows are going to be in the 50s as we go into next week. That's a look at our weather. Markets are coming up next.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
Are you tired of worrying about going over your cell phone data cap? Tired of surprise bills and text messages asking for more money? Stop the insanity. Switch to unlimited nationwide data from United Wireless. Switching is easy. Come in today and see for yourself. For a limited time, get free activation, up to $200 per line bill credit, and save on the latest smartphones. See how much you can save with unlimited nationwide data from United Wireless. See store for details.
Hi, Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs weekdays at noon right here on TV 23. We talk about news, we talk about sports, we talk about weather, we're even going to talk entertainment. We'll have live guests right here on set with me. So, every day at noon, tune in, High Plains Today. We'll see you then.
Weekdays here on TV 23.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Here we are, Grant County Civic Center. Home Products Dinner is tonight. As you can see, they're hauling them in by the busload so far. They're just getting started. They're going to start serving people here in a little bit. We're going to go on inside, take a look at all the fare that is going to be offered tonight. Especially, I am going to try and find the Milo Donuts. That is the most important thing that I need to find. All I've been hearing about is Milo Donuts for the last 2-3 weeks, so I've got to find a Milo Donut. Kathy, how long have you been doing this?
20 years.
Really? Okay. So,
Year, but intermittently.
okay. So, all right, you got this big roaster here. That looks like potatoes. And it's steam in my glasses. But that's okay. All right, so the main deal here is, see, we've never been over here. Now, somebody's going to have to explain to me how this works. Linda is the starter. You're the starter here. All right. Linda has the beef. You have the corn. Dolores has the corn. Kathy has the potatoes, which will steam my glasses. Sheila has pinto beans. Okay. Sandy has the squash. Shannon over here is, now that's a load of tomatoes. Maureen, and you're in charge of bread and butter? Okay. And now this is something new, right? That they just added last year was the cheese. Okay. And you guys are way dressed up for this. I feel bad. All right, you two, what are you in charge of here?
The watermelon.
The watermelon. Okay. Beverly has the world famous Milo Donuts right here. There they are. Milo Donuts. I'm going to try one of those. I've been hearing about them. We're standing here in the serving room, and I've got a bunch of servers behind me that are all what? You're all 4-H, FFA, Stuco. Somebody said Stuco over here. Okay, how many of you, this is your first time here to help with this? Oh, not too many. So everybody else has done this before? You haven't? You haven't? Okay. All right. So this is your first time, right? What are you expecting out of this deal? What is your main goal?
To accomplish it.
But what is that goal? What are you going to accomplish?
To serve the elderly.
Okay, so you guys are going to, your first goal is that you guys are all going to take food out to the elderly people that are out there seated right now. Is that right? Okay. So who's been doing this for like 5 years? Okay, come here. Yes, come here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so how did you get started in, what's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah, how long? Okay, so you've been doing this for 5 years at least. Have you been doing it for more than 5?
Probably. I lost count.
So how'd you get started in this?
In 4-H.
In 4-H. Okay, so you guys just show up? Do they nobody makes you come do this, right?
They suggested.
They suggested.
It's volunteer.
Okay, but is it a good time?
Yes, it is. It's
fun.
fun.
All right. Who else has been doing this for like a very long time? How long have you guys been doing? You haven't been doing this. How long have you been doing this?
3 years.
Nuh-uh, shut up. Really? You've been doing this for 3 years? Okay. So when you get done, what is your main job tonight besides helping serve the elderly people that are out there right now?
Eating.
Eating. All right. What's your favorite part of the food?
Donut.
Okay. Now, you guys, somebody tell me about. I've never been here. I've never had these Milo Donuts, and that's all I've heard about for like 3 weeks. Are these really good? Okay. Is it the best donut that I'm ever going to have, ever? I am joined by Ginger Anthony. She is the Citizen of the Year, and that was announced here tonight at the Grant County Home Products Dinner. And Ginger, you didn't know you were the Citizen of the Year, were you?
Absolutely not. Stunned. Just stunned. No,
They kept it a secret from you all this time. They even had your family here.
I did. I have children here from Nebraska and Oklahoma and Kansas. Well, they were sitting in a different location. I didn't see them. I walked in, went down to the front, and
the next thing you knew, they were reading your name for citizen. Now, when they were reading your biography and all this and that, did you go, are they talking about me?
The Kansas City, Missouri thing, and then Grant County Rural High School, and I started kind of like, looked at a friend of mine, and I said, I think I'm going to be sick at my stomach. She said, what? And I said, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of funny about this because it was just more and more familiar, and it was like, can't believe this. So,
but you're happy about it, though. You're happy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a great honor. Yeah.
All right. So how long have you lived here in Grant County?
60-some years.
Okay, all right.
Forever.
And forever. So you've been coming to the Home Products dinner? Okay.
Almost since it started. For
Okay.
years and years. It's a tradition.
So what is one of your better memories or one of your more special memories of the Home Products dinner, outside of being named Citizen of the Year?
Well, this really probably topped it, but you know, it started out in one of the schools, and it has evolved into this huge event that it is now. And like I said, I think I don't know, maybe missed once or twice. It's just an annual event, something that we do, and everybody turns out for. And you know, it was a little windy and a little ugly earlier today, but you know what, you just.
But it's Southwest Kansas. It's going to be windy.
Absolutely, I
We're
wouldn't
used to
miss
that. Okay.
Absolutely.
And as your day job, outside of being Citizen of the Year, you are the curator at the museum here in Ulysses.
Historic Adobe Museum here in Ulysses.
Okay.
I've been there for years too. I love it. It's a great job. And if you haven't been by the museum,
I haven't. I'm going to tell you, I haven't been by the museum, but I think now we're going to have to come by the museum just to see you, and you'll show us around, won't you?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
We're closed on Sunday afternoon. We're open 6 days a week. You can't hardly miss us.
All right.
If you're in town, you come by and I'll show you around.
All right. Well, Ginger, congratulations on Citizen of the Year, and you know what? We're going to come see you at the Adobe Museum.
I'll hold you to it.
The 53rd Grant County Home Products Dinner has just come to a close. It's been a wonderful evening. Great food, great people, great entertainment. Tell you what, next year you need to make your way right over here to Ulysses and enjoy the 54th Annual Grant County Home Products Dinner. We'll be back right after this.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. People are people around here. That's how it is. It's so clear. Letting it show. I've been around the world, only to find what I already know. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah. This is the place.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world. Informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here. 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 And here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
And welcome back. Man, that was a good time last night in Ulysses at the Grant County Home Products Dinner. Hey, let's take a look at some sports. The Pirates and Cubs continue a pivotal 4-game series a day after splitting a day-night doubleheader in Pittsburgh. Now the Bucks sit atop the National League wildcard standings. Chicago is within striking distance, and St. Louis is narrowly ahead of both of them in the National League Central standings. That one could come down to a race. That one could be interesting. Chris Medlin allowed 5 hits over 6 1/3 innings, and Alex Rios connected for a home run that launched some unintentional fireworks, leading the Kansas City Royals to a 2-0 win over Cleveland Indians last night. Same two teams again tonight. Yeah, it's funny. The guy from Cleveland Indians that sets off the fireworks on a home run when a Cleveland Indian hits a firework, he hit the button last night, and for the Royals, and they had fireworks. It was kind of funny. I guess you had to be there. Anyway, the Seattle Seahawks bungled a chance to win on the road in St. Louis on Sunday, falling in overtime to the Rams 34-31 after running back Marshawn Lynch was stuffed on a 4th-and-1 play to end the game. Now, faced with a situation reminiscent of the end of the Super Bowl 49, the Seahawks actually gave Lynch the ball in a do-or-die situation. Now, rather than just calling a standard running play, the Seahawks opted for a gimmicky draw, forcing Lynch to receive the ball 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams' defensive line got a big push and stuffed him, and the game was over. Now, after the game, Lynch's mother, Delissa, defended her son in a Facebook rant and called for the Seahawks offense caller, I'm guessing she meant the offensive coordinator, Darrell Bevel, to be fired. There you go, Marshawn Lynch. The guy that does it that's the guy who doesn't speak to reporters, and he's got his mother fighting his battles on Facebook. Go figure that. Anyway, let's take a look at our weather. It is up to 88 degrees out there as we speak. Relative humidity is 40%. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 13. Barometric pressure is holding steady. Looking at the 7-day, all right, today it's going to be 98, tomorrow 95. There's a 20% chance of rain sneaking in there. It is going to start cooling off going into the weekend. We have a high of 77 on Saturday. That 20% chance of rain, either here nor there. Other than that, we're going to cool off a little bit, but summer's going to try and sneak back in at the beginning of next week. Hey, go out and make it a great Wednesday. You want to see us on your local cable system? Call them and say, I would like to see TV 23 on my local cable. See you tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV 23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs at noon weekdays right here on TV 23. Hey, do you think you have an idea for something that would make a great segment? Somebody that would make a great interview? What about a community event that needs highlighting? Let us know here at the station. Email us news@kdgltv.com.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up to bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers. This is the first pitch, and Falvey comes back in.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps